Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today we're going to be talking about deodorant, and I had previously been using the Native deodorant, but it was bought by, I believe it was Procter & Gamble. It was either Procter & Gamble or Unilever. I always get confused which one bought Schmidt and which one bought Native, but it was bought by one of those companies. And so kind of when that happened, I thought I would broaden my horizons and try out some other deodorants. I was really fortunate that Shannon from Kaia Naturals had found me on YouTube and had started watching some of my videos, and she reached out to me and asked me if I would like to try the Kaia Naturals 30-day detox. And I was like, yes. It came at a perfect time when I was thinking about switching deodorants anyway. And one of the things that always fascinated me about the Kaia Naturals 30-day detox is that it is a process that's supposed to help you transition to a natural deodorant, which if you have gone through that transition like I have, it is a little bit bumpy. It's not necessarily the smoothest transition. Your body has to adjust to using a natural deodorant. So I thought this was really cool that Kaia Naturals wanted to make that process smoother and easier. So I said yes, and I decided to try it out. And I have completed the 30 days of the detox. Yesterday was actually my last day, so today is day 31. And so I thought I would sit down and film this video for you guys. I'm so grateful that I was gifted the 30-day detox kit by Kaia Naturals, but this video is not sponsored. I'm not an affiliate for Kaia Naturals. I just thought that this would be a really great thing for me to try out and let you guys know if it worked or not. What the 30-day detox kit looks like is it comes in this box like this, and in this box it contains a deodorant booster bar, and a charcoal detox hot bath. And you can purchase the kit like this, or you can purchase each one of those products individually. So it kind of depends on where you are. If you're just starting out, you may want to get the full kit. One of the really nice things about the kit as well is it actually comes with the Takasumi Detox guide, which I found to be incredibly helpful. This guide really helps you through the process and lets you know what you're supposed to expect at different stages, which if you are switching to a natural deodorant is so helpful. Even with using Native deodorant, which is a more natural deodorant, I did actually go through a detox phase myself. Like there was a point where things got kind of smelly and I was like, ooh, this is not great. But then in the detox guide, it was like, oh yeah, that's normal for this phase, and then you'll pass into this phase, and then you'll pass into this phase. So I thought that was really helpful. There are 5 steps. And the first step is the deodorant works. You don't have any odor, it works. And that's week 1. Week 2, you get some breakthrough odor, and yes, I did get that. And I was like sitting in the lab and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to smell a little funky. And then step 3, you sweat more than usual. Definitely went through that phase. Then step 4, the odor and sweating has subsided. I'm there now. And then the step 5 is just to continue using the deodorant daily. The guide also tells you how to use the different products that you get in the detox kit, and overall just how to make your detox more efficacious by eating, exercising, drinking, dry brushing, stuff like that. And then I also actually learned some things too from this, which is that it's not sweat that causes the yellow stains on clothing. It's when aluminum reacts with the proteins in sweat, resulting in a chemical reaction that produces a yellow stain, which I had no idea. And I'm a chemist and I had never really thought about that. I just kind of believed the myth that, oh, it was just sweat, but it's actually sweat reacting with aluminum. And this is aluminum free, so you don't have that issue anymore. And actually this deodorant is based with charcoal. It doesn't use baking soda. And so if you have a baking soda sensitivity, this deodorant could be really great because it contains no baking soda. It just uses charcoal. And another thing as well about this little thing is it gives you a detox diary where you can write down and just keep track of what's going on for you by week and how the process is working. So there is that advantage of getting the whole kit, is you get this booklet, which was actually really helpful. Normally I'm not a big booklet person, but this I felt like I learned a lot from and was really helpful in the process. So first I'm going to start off by talking about the deodorant. In the kit you get a little travel size of their Takasumi Detox deodorant. And I do have to say this looks really tiny, but I literally am at the end of it. Like it is pushed all the way up, and I like ran out of it this morning. So like it lasted the full 30 days. So if you were worried about that, I can tell you it lasts down exactly to 30 days, which was kind of cool. I was like, that was really well timed. Like I said, this does not contain any baking soda. It does use arrowroot powder. It also uses activated charcoal. And so if you have really sensitive underarms and you can't use baking soda, I really do recommend checking this out. And also it is really cool. Like, it is this gray black color, but when you put it on, your underarms like don't look gray or black. Like, it kind of becomes clear when you apply it. And it sounds weird, and I thought I was gonna end up with black underarms, but it does work. And like I said, this was a process. It wasn't like, oh, I used this instantly and everything was great. Like, I did definitely go through a detox. Like, the first week, great, it worked. The second week, I was like, ooh, I'm not smelling so great. Third week, the odor got better, but then I started sweating more. And then the fourth week, and I've been clear sailing since then. And I do have to say, I really have actually been putting this to the test because I don't know if some of you noticed, but I have been wearing a Fitbit. My husband actually got me a Fitbit for Christmas. And I wanted one because I sit at my desk a lot, and that's just kind of the way my research goes. I do a lot of computer work. I actually code on a computer way more than I do like a mixing of chemicals. I'm not what you think of when you think of a typical chemist. Over the past few years, I'd become less and less and less active. Like, my first year I was going to the gym, and then it kind of like slacked off. And so I've got a Fitbit. I started doing my steps. I'm making sure I'm getting 250 steps an hour. And also I've started going to the gym and working out. I've been going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week currently. And I've been doing cardio. I've been doing weightlifting. So I've been putting this deodorant to the test. And I can get through running on the elliptical. I can get through doing a Zumba class. And I'm not smelling really funky. So that is really great. So this is definitely working. Like I said, you do go through a phase where it's not working as well, but I'm going to talk about the deodorant booster bar, which definitely does help with that. On this deodorant booster bar, it's a little bit, it looks a little beat up because I have been using it. And when I started, I kind of forgot about this when I started the detox. I don't know, I set it aside and actually kind of forgot I had it. But then when I started smelling kind of funny, I was like, oh wait, yeah, I do have that deodorant booster bar. Let me go get that out and start using it. This deodorant booster bar is kind of like a soap with a whole bunch of activated charcoal in it. And what you do is you use it in the shower and you kind of get some of it and make like a paste with it with water, and then you apply it. You can apply it anywhere on your body where you sweat or deal with odor, but I mainly use it under my arms. I know it says on here you can, for instance, use it on your feet. I don't really have stinky feet. That's not really ever a problem I've had. You form a paste out of this, put it under your arms, leave it there for 30 seconds, and then rinse it off. So you make like a little flash mask, if you want, out of this soap. As soon as I started using this deodorant booster bar, I started having so much less of an issue with odor with this deodorant. So even when I was going through the phase when I was kind of at my like peak detox, this definitely helped the process go a lot more smoothly. I also know that the deodorant works well without the deodorant booster bar, because about week 3 was when I was in California and I traveled with just the deodorant without the booster bar, and I wasn't having issues with smell. Typically when I'm home, I do just use the deodorant booster bar as extra protection. And I think that this could be really great regardless of what deodorant you're using. So if you're using another deodorant, you could use this deodorant booster bar every day to kind of help increase the effectiveness of your deodorant. The third product you get is the Charcoal Detox Effervescent Hot Bath. If you remember, my first experience with bath salts was from Coco Lavish, and I didn't have the best experience. And so I was really nervous trying these out. I was like, maybe this isn't gonna work so well for me. But when I tried it out, I loved it, and I completely understood why people love bath salts. First of all, these dissolved completely in the bath water, which was great. I was like, okay, I don't have little grains like floating around. This dissolved. And also it smelled incredible. Like, this is one of the best smelling things that I've smelled. It made it such a relaxing bath for me. And I love taking baths after I go to the gym, particularly. So if I've been like running on the elliptical or a Zumba class, like that is when I really like to do a hot bath, which I think makes sense because my muscles are sore. I want to kind of soak them, help get them relaxed. And so using a detoxifying bath salt at that time makes sense too, because then you're pulling additional toxins out of your body. You're just kind of really helping your body sweat and just kind of release everything that it needs to. Overall, what do I have to say? I am super impressed by this whole kit. I think that if you are transitioning to natural deodorant, that this can make the process a lot smoother. I think if you are sensitive to baking soda, this is a great deodorant to use. I want to test out the Meow Meow Tweet deodorant because I picked that up at Target, so I have one of those knocking around currently. Depending on how that goes, I very well may return to the Kaia Naturals deodorant because I just really liked it. And of course, I'm going to continue using the deodorant booster bar and as well as the bath salts. In fact, these bath salts I like so much that I would very much repurchase them when I run out. Like, they were just great and I loved how it smelled, and it was one of the most relaxing baths I had using those bath salts. Hopefully this helped you guys out, let you kind of know how the kit works and my thoughts on it and the fact that it actually does work, which is really great. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave those for me in the comment section down below. I will try and answer them the best that I can. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it and would like to see me do more videos testing out things like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Instagram. I'll have my handle down below. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirl. And once again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.